Meet Jim Justice. The 65-year-old Democrat sailed to victory in West Virginia's race for governor by campaigning hard against Hillary Clinton's war on coal. West Virginia. His edge? As a mine owner in 5 states, including several in West Virginia, coal is literally his business.
Our miners don't want a handout. They just want to get their dinner bucket and go to work. And it's such a small ask, you know, and so I'm going to do everything in my power to make it happen.
Several coal mines have recently come back to life. Did you have anything to do with that?
Sure. I mean, you know, we're hiring back 375 miners right now. They're all metallurgical mines, so that's the high-quality steel producing or steel-making coals. If President-elect Trump, you know, gets us building roads and bridges and all the things that he surely says that he's wanting to do and everything, that will even only expand the demand for steel even greater.
Justice owns more than 100 companies ranging from coal to cotton to timber. He's best known, however, for saving the Greenbrier, one of America's most historic luxury resorts, from bankruptcy. Justice bought it for $20 million, hired back 650 employees, and expanded the resort to include a casino. Today, the Greenbrier hosts a star-studded PGA tournament each year and boasts more than 2,000 employees.
All I really did was give these great people new life. I mean, they make me look better than I am every day. I mean, they really do. And they would fight a grizzly bear for me because they know I'd fight it for them. The whole strategy was just trying to infuse energy back into this great, historic, wonderful place. And so that's what we did.
The similarities between President-elect Donald Trump and Governor-elect Jim Justice are hard to deny. They're both billionaire businessmen, they both ran as political outsiders, and they both have a record of creating jobs.
A lot of people make that comparison, and I don't know. The Trump family and I are great friends, and I know Donald really well. You know, his son Eric was here probably a year and a half ago, and we were back in my Suburban, way back in one of these mountains. I blew the tire out on the car. He was underneath the car changing the tire, and what a wonderful young man, and what a great family.
Like Trump, the 6'7" Justice doesn't believe in doing anything small. When he opened the casino at the Greenbrier, he brought in Hollywood A-listers, Jennifer Garner, Ben Affleck, Brooke Shields, and more. He's currently working on a mountaintop golf course designed by legends Jack Nicklaus, Lee Trevino, and the late Arnold Palmer, plus a new ski resort expected to rival Snowshoe, West Virginia's largest ski destination.
We don't think big enough in West Virginia. We don't think about having the next Dollywood or the next Disney or whatever here, but we need to think bigger. And I've got the ability, you know, the contacts, and that's what I do. I dream big.
In June, disaster struck when flash floods claimed more than 20 lives in West Virginia, including 15 in Greenbrier County, where the resort is located.
I've never seen anything like this. And, you know, we found body after body down on the golf course.
Although the resort and golf course closed temporarily, Justice opened the doors to the area's many flood victims.
We didn't have hot water, but we had cold water, and we had a bed, and we had some food. And so, you know, many people walked in here that didn't even have shoes. I mean, their house, everything's gone. And lots of people say, well, boy, that was a really great thing to do, Jim, but it was only the right thing to do.
How does your Christian faith help guide your life, your businesses, and now politics?
Well, Wendy, it guides everything I do all the time. You know, I pray many times a day and read the Bible every single night before I go to bed, and I've done it forevermore. When God is in your life, you know, it just empowers you, and you're not afraid, and you feel him there.
Jim, you are West Virginia's only billionaire. Does that come with a big responsibility?
I've made a lot of money, and I've turned around and invested that money right back in West Virginia. I'm not interested in any way to have a great big pile of gold and stir in the pile of gold. I mean, I just think I have a real responsibility, and as long as the good Lord gives me breath, I'm going to keep trying to create jobs and keep trying to do the things that I should do.
When justice is not working, he's in the woods, bow hunting grouse or deer, and for the past several years has coached the local high school girls and boys basketball teams.
How do you do all that?
I love kids, and they give me an energy and an insight a lot of times into things, and they just rejuvenate you in many ways.
Jim, do you think God has a plan for this small state that perhaps hasn't been realized yet?
Well, I absolutely do. I am bubbling with the excitement of the potential. I mean, we have so much potential in this state. We have to have more than coal. There's no question that we've got to have more than coal. But coal is the 800-pound gorilla in the room in West Virginia, and it's always been that, and it can be so good for us. And the people are our treasure. They're craftsmen, and they're faith-based, and they're good people, and they're family. And the market, I mean, we're within 600 miles of 2/3 of the population of the whole country. You know, everything is waiting on West Virginia.
Wendy Griffith, CBN News, White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia.